Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Shades and a brand new video. You know, guys, somebody tell me what's happening with Kai Havertz, man. I mean, every day it's something new saga going on. Will he actually be signing for Chelsea? But we'll talk about that. But we're going to talk about two other things. Important goalkeeper. It's a very important thing. And number two is the Chelsea third kit. Whoever gave that idea of that color. But anyways, let's start the video. So you're starting with the goalkeeper front. I'm going to talk about goalkeeper first. And there was a lot of talk about goalkeepers, Onana and Oblak. And then the couple of goalkeepers from France, Mendy from Reims, the goalkeeper from PSG. It all started with Kepa's form as a goalkeeper has hit rock bottom. And the fact that he's getting lately we heard about news that he's getting a goalkeeper coach for himself. He earns a lot of money from Chelsea. He can certainly do that, and I guess he's taking it positively because now he knows that he's going to stay with Chelsea for at least one more year. That's what Petr Cech has spoken to Frank Lampard about it, and which is very good news. I think Kepa is a very good goalkeeper. His confidence has gone down. If he can take care of that, I'm pretty sure he's going to be a top draw goalkeeper. I know many people will not agree with me, and I agree that his performance has been not that good. So obviously I understand that people will disagree with that one. But yeah, I guess he's been a little positive right now. He's getting himself a new coach, a personal coach, which will help him, which I think is great. And I hope him for the best, but we still need somebody to, challenge him for the number one position as a Chelsea goalkeeper. Caballero is 38, Argentinian. I don't think he would really be able to push Kepa on there. So we need a goalkeeper who can do a job. Onana would have been a perfect choice. Oblak would have been, Oblak would have mean that he would have replaced Donnarumma is there also from Milan, but I don't think his agent is gonna be any helpful because his agent is a big problem for. He normally doesn't make any deals with Chelsea. So and also Chelsea doesn't care in that matter. So the thing is that so Mendy from Rennes was the one we were talking about, but there's a couple of names which has come up. Arsenal is willing to sell their goalkeeper Emilio Martinez Romero, and understand why I'm saying Romero. I'll come to that in a minute. He's about 28 years old. Arsenal's number 2. Leno is their number 1 goalkeeper, so he wants to play regularly because Argentinian goalkeeping position is at stake. I'll come to that in a moment. So makes sense that he wants to move to some other club, and Arsenal is willing to sell him for about 14-15. That's something to talk about. And there's one other guy I want to talk about, the other Romero. He is the Argentinian number 1, Sergio Romero, the one I have been talking about. I have been a big fan of Sergio Romero, though I know he plays for Manchester United. He's Manchester United third choice right now. But he has been quite a goalkeeper for Argentina. Remember in the 2014 World Cup when I think Argentina finished runners-up. And from that time onwards, I've seen this guy. He's just 33. So he's another Romero. The Arsenal number 2 is also Romero. Both are Argentinians. And Caballero is also an Argentinian. He's not a Romero, but it's confusing, I know. So he's 38, Caballero, and Sergio Romero, the third choice Man United goalkeeper, is 33, so he has good time in him. He's a very good shot stopper. The fact is that in case Kepa doesn't get his form back, he could be a really good option for being number 1 Chelsea goalkeeper. It comes at only 8 million. The news is that Aston Villa has approached Manchester United for his services for just 8 million, and Manchester United is agreed to sell him. So that's compare it with Mendy from Rennes, who's 30 million. This guy is just 8 million, and he has played in the Premier League, not that much, I understand. De Gea is the number 1, but you never know. He's a very good goalkeeper. Could be a good challenge. He's 33. He can be Chelsea's goalkeeper for the next couple of years, at least, with the World Cup coming up in the next, 2 years' time, a little over 2 years' time. So it makes absolute sense rather than going ahead and spending 30 mil on Mendy or some other goalkeeper. Though the Arsenal number 2 goalkeeper is interesting. I for one believe that he has been more Arsenal into him. So but Sergio Romero for me is good. He's Argentine number 1. He could be a good buy at a very small amount, 8 to 10, 12 million max, and will be a very good buy for Chelsea. Chelsea hierarchy might think about it. We normally don't do that. I'm not sure what Franks will think about it. Rather than going for someone 30 mil, This is something we can think about. Keep him as a number 2 option with Caballero number 3. Kepa does well. It's all good, all done. But in case Kepa needs some help, Romero can always come in as a number 1 goalkeeper, play a couple of matches. And I think he's a better shot stopper than Caballero. Caballero is 38, he's 33. Do the math. I think it will be a good buy for Chelsea. You guys let me know though what you guys think about it. It's just on the top of my head, and I've been talking about it for a couple of days now, especially with the Arsenal number 2 goalkeeper's name came up. I said, why not Sergio Romero? And he's coming for cheap, especially Aston Villa going for him for 8 mil. This is not confirmed though, so Chelsea can just come in and take a look at this deal for a moment. So we'll leave it at that for this, and we'll talk about the third kit. I mean, really, who is that guy who gave Nike the idea of getting red or orange? Man, initially it was red. It could be a rant, what I'm going to say right in the next couple of minutes. But it became an orange because a lot of us were not happy with red. Now, when the time we supported Chelsea was a blue club. No red. Red means Manchester United. Those days, in the late 90s, red meant Liverpool. Red doesn't have anything to do with Chelsea. So the whole idea of Chelsea having a red color anywhere in that jersey is a disrespectful thing for people like us who have been Chelsea fans for this long. Now they wanted some red in it. Again, I don't know where the red comes from. The old Soviet Union flag had red. Russia doesn't have red, I think, in their flag. So I'm not sure. No disrespect to Roman. But seriously, whoever came up with that idea, now the third kit has been unveiled. It's orange, and I'm okay with orange. Still, I'm not happy. Orange is because the Dutch team, the Dutch national squad has orange, and I'm pretty much like that orange from my childhood, especially with the kind of players they had, Cruyff, and then Gullit, who is an ex-Chelsea player, Chelsea legend. So yeah, I'm okay with orange to a certain extent, but still red is a no way. But still disappointed with the third kit. I expected much better. Chelsea has always been known as a blue club, the blue half of London. And our next color was always yellow. I'm not sure why yellow has been missing out of Chelsea for the last few years. And white, the one I'm wearing, white. I always loved this color, the white one. Black also came in. Chelsea had a black jersey for a few years, and I kind of liked it. But always Chelsea had the blue, the yellow, and the whites make sense. I mean, they could have made a little bit of yellow and blue, mixed it up. I didn't see the reason why they had to go with red. And obviously because of a lot of, Chelsea fans did not like that color, they ultimately changed it to orange. But I think Nike has really not done the right thing, putting those colors with Chelsea. That doesn't really define Chelsea. Chelsea is a blue club, yellow, black, and white. That's how Chelsea has been all over. I've been a fan for so long, not seen red in Chelsea. I don't like red or any red segment with Chelsea. It doesn't go with Chelsea personality. Anyways, orange will go with that third kit. Not that I'm very happy about it. We'll go with that. Now we'll come to Kai Havertz. As I said in the beginning, what's happening with Kai? There's so much of news. People are making videos every day on YouTube. The Kai has signed, Kai is this, Kai is that. And I have been saying it in my channel that nothing is concrete. I made a video about more than a month ago and said nothing has been done. When big reporters have been saying Kai deal is done. So I'm not saying that Kai deal is not done. It's still done. Maybe the final touches are remaining. Maybe Malang Sarr is going to go on a loan for Leverkusen. That sweetener we have talked about. I have also talked about it before. And maybe some nitty-gritties, the international that's going on right now could be a reason why Kai has not come and done the medical. Some people just came up and said Kai had his medical last Sunday. And then there are news from Germany saying that he has not done his medical as yet. So conflicting news coming up, crazy. I mean, Chelsea Football Club has never been this late signing a player, because we do our business very nicely. If a player is signed, the very moment a player is signed, the news comes out officially from the Chelsea website, from the Chelsea admin, that this guy has been signed. Here we go. But when this thing is not coming up every day, waiting in Twitter, waiting for that news to come up, it's not happening. And when people are making videos and here it has happened, people are writing in Twitter, here we go. It is not true. I hope by next week, it happens, because we need to see him play at least against Liverpool. I'm not sure is that going to happen or not. For one, sure that he's going to be a Chelsea player. It's only a matter of time when the final medical round goes, I keep on doing this right now. But it's been crazy with Kai. I've never seen Chelsea being dilly-dallying so much in my life. But this is the case. Kai Havertz will be a Chelsea player, but the final signing is yet to be done. That's the news from Germany, and I guess that's what will be the best news. Maybe the deal has already been done, but the final touches are remaining. So it's Kai Havertz. We are waiting, and Chelsea Football Club admin, Chelsea Football Club board, we are waiting. Please announce Kai right away. So leave it at that. But I want to hear from you guys as always. I can't talk right now. So as always, let me know what you guys think about this whole Kai Havertz saga. We're gonna talk. Let me know about that third kit of Chelsea, orange, really orange, with Chelsea blue. Anyways, and obviously the goalkeeper situation. Let me know what you guys think about the goalkeeper situation. Who should be Chelsea goalkeeper? Along with Kepa. Kepa is sure is going to be the number one goalkeeper. So can we get Romero from Manchester United, or Martinez Romero from Arsenal, or we settle for a higher price goalkeeper, or any other goalkeeper? I've always looked for English goalkeepers like Nick Pope. But you guys let me know in the comment section as always. I love hearing from you guys. So until next time, I let it be, and hoping Kai Havertz is announced as soon as possible. I sign off. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.